Hey, so I've kind of been on a roll with filming videos today, which is insane. As in, this is my second video I filmed today, which is quite strange to me. However, I thought, since I'm nearing my goal size for my ears, which I don't know why they look slightly red right now. However, I currently am taping them up to get to 00, which is my goal size for now at least. I thought I wanted to make a video about things I wish I knew before I started stretching my ears, or ear, because as you can see, this ear is not stretched. The reason for that being, I re-pierced it myself and it got a keloid on it, which is slowly going away. And I think it also got a little bit infected. So therefore, I'm waiting to stretch it until it entirely heals. So as I mentioned, my goal size is currently a 0. No, a 00. I'm currently at a 0. And this is a 00 taper and plugs, which I'm aware you're not supposed to stretch with acrylic. I'm lucky in the sense of, I guess it's because I clean my ears daily, with saline solution and stuff. So that therefore, I haven't got an infection. However, if you don't feel like cleaning your ear daily, or I think for a bit I did it twice daily, but then I realised that I was probably drying my ear out, then you probably shouldn't take the risk and you should just stretch with medical grade steel. But yeah, so 5 things I wish I knew before I started stretching my ears. The first one is that you can never go too slowly. And so what I mean by that is I actually learned this a few months ago when I tried to stretch up too fast to a 0 from a 2. And I tried to do this with tapers without the taping method. Because I'd heard about the taping method, but I was like, oh, well, I just can't be bothered to do it. It's fine, I'm only going up to a 00. 00s, up to a 00, you can typically use tapers anyway. However, 2 to 0 is a 2mm jump. Now what that means is that up until then, you've only been stretching from either 0.5 of a millimeter, or when you get to, I think it's 8 or 6, you are stretching 1mm. However, 2mm is a large jump. And of course you can get like 1, but I don't think you can get a middle size in between 0 and 00, so that'd be 9mm. I don't think you can. However, I don't know for sure. So the second thing I wish I knew before stretching my ears was that, how do I phrase this? They're gonna smell if you don't wash them. I hadn't heard about this until after I started stretching my ears, and basically what it is all piercings get this to a certain extent. However, because it's a larger surface area, stretch ears get it more. But it's a build-up of likes of sweat and dead cells and stuff like that, and it creates this gunk. I believe some people call it ear cheese. And essentially it smells horrific. And one way you can avoid this is by cleaning your ears on a daily basis. I know that for a fact that some people don't, and so it gets really disgusting. Even just cleaning your ears while you're in the shower works. But yeah. But yeah, so I wish I knew that ears, stretched ears can smell, especially while they're still healing. So the third thing I wish I knew was that the larger you get, the more people that are gonna notice. So what I mean by that is when you're at a smaller size, like for example, if we just go take a random grab in here and not grab a large size, 14 gauge. Obviously, we take a 14 gauge plug, compare it to a 0 gauge plug. My ear was once this size and I thought it was large. Oh my god. But obviously when you compare them, they aren't, well, they are incredibly different in size. You could probably fit multiple of these inside one of these. But like, you know, like this size, especially from afar, in which it just looks like a black earring, is more noticeable, no, is less noticeable even than something this size. Especially because with likes of tunnels or eyelets, if you want to call them eyelets, you can see through them better. Even when you have your plug out, you can see through it much clearer, and it's just, you know, kind of a lot of people start to notice it more, and a lot of people start to question you on it. And especially if you're like me and you have dyed hair and a lip piercing, a lot of especially older people start to assume that you are a bad kid, because, you know, in the sense of, well, must go about terrorizing neighborhoods and stuff, just because you look slightly alternative. And of course, a lot of people, some people do this for attention. Other people don't. However, stretched ears do inevitably cause attention. So the fourth thing I wish I knew was generally to just lube your ears with jojoba oil, wet, like, you know, either if they are dry or you're in the process of a stretch. And what I mean by this is, so stretched ears can get dry because they're a larger surface area, like your lips. And what I didn't realise until I was probably around a 6 gauge or a 4 gauge is that the jojoba oil that you can use to stretch can also be used to help keep your ears from chapping, or cracking, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's the fourth thing I wish I knew before I stretched. So the fifth thing, the fifth and final thing I wish I knew before stretching my ears is that pain generally means that you are causing the tissue some damage. Now, I'm not meaning like the tiniest pinch that you feel when you generally stretch your ears after enough time. Like, it just feels like somebody's like pinching your ear like that. Like, you know, slight pressure, like a very, very slight stinging. But definitely if you're experiencing pain, to stop. Because that was actually the first mistake I ever made while stretching. Ironically up to a 14 gauge, because this was the piercing I had in originally. It's like a 20 gauge. And so I stretched from this to a 14 gauge. Not to a 16, to a 14. And so that hurt a bit. So I generally wish I knew that stretching, if you experience pain, you should probably stop, take a break, wait a week or two, and then try again. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any things that you wish you knew before stretching your ears, feel free to leave them in the comments. This video is probably going to go up tomorrow, which is the 8th. So that's going to be fun. The 9th I'm getting my hair cut and coloured again, finally. Anyway, thank you for watching. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye.